All right, so I'm Dr. Matt with Diverge, and we're going to walk you through our one-on-one remote movement screen. I'm here with our friend Katie. We're just going to go through, so we've got a phone. We're going to have you guys kind of film yourselves from the side with your phone and then submit that to us. We'll just walk through each test one by one and kind of talk you through exactly what we're looking for. So first test is going to be standing lumbo-pelvic flexion. So I'll have Katie kind of grab her phone. She'll press record and get herself in frame. And then she'll step back. She's checking on the phone to make sure she's in frame. For this one, we'll just need a side view. So if you turn and face me, Katie. All she's doing, feet are about hip width apart, knees are gonna stay straight, just bend forward as far as you comfortably can. And we're just looking for how far you comfortably can get. And then I just wanna know what you feel during this test. So Katie, if you can just tell the camera what you feel. Do you feel your back or hamstrings?
A little bit back of my legs here.
Okay. So pretty simple one. So that's the standing lumbo-pelvic flexion. Next one is going to be the supine hip flexion. So for this one, Katie, we'll just need you on your back. So if you want to adjust the camera there. So here she's just going to give herself a side view so she can lay down in the camera here. So she'll be facing, the side of her body's facing the camera. And for supine hip flexion, Katie, just have your legs straight. All we're looking for with this, number one, is do we have full range of motion in the hips and do we have any pain? So Katie, let's have you bring your right knee into your chest. Hug it in. Okay, what I want to know is do you feel a pain or pinch on the front of your hip or a stretch on the back? So Katie, what do you feel there? Nothing at all?
Muscle.
Okay, and then you'll switch and do the other side. Hug that knee into your chest. Any pain or pinch in the front of your hip or? Okay, just tell the camera what you felt.
Nothing.
Full range of motion, pain-free?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Going to pop up. So that is the supine hip flexion. Okay, our next test is going to be ankle dorsiflexion. So I'm going to step off camera and grab my measure. We're just going to use an iPhone. So iPhone is about 4.5 to 5 inches. If you don't have this, you can just get yourself a ruler. We'll just set the iPhone directly on a wall or on the rig. And then Kate, if you want to adjust your camera. Make sure we're in frame. So all I'm going to have you do, Katie, is you're going to put your big toe right on the edge of the phone. Let's have you pop your shoes off. All right, so big toe will be right on the edge of the phone. And all you're doing is you're going to push your knee forward, see if you can't get it all the way to the rig. And we're looking for, so she's a little limited here. Katie, what do you feel? Do you feel stretch back here or a pinch or tightness up here?
Like a pinch down on the front.
Okay, so tell the camera what you felt.
A pinch in the front of the ankle.
Okay, and then let's switch sides. Okay, what do you feel on this side?
Same thing.
Pinch on the front of the ankle?
Yeah.
Okay, so for ladies, we're looking for about 4.5 inches. If you have a ruler, if you're limited there, Katie, just inch your big toe a little closer to the rig. We'll see about how far you can actually get. So there you're getting full range of motion. And then you would just measure that and then tell the camera what the measurement is. Again, for ladies, we're looking for 4.5 inches. For men, we're looking for 5.5 inches. Okay, so that's ankle dorsiflexion. Next test is pretty simple. We're just looking at a kneeling butt to heel. So Katie, if you adjust your camera here. And then you're just going to pop back here and you'll just hang out on your knees, sitting your butt back to your heels. This one's pretty simple. All we're looking for is number one, do we have full knee range of motion? Do you have any pain in your knees there, Katie?
No.
Okay, and then we're looking for ankle plantar flexion. Do we have full range of motion in the ankles? So for this one, we're looking for, can you get your hand underneath your ankles? You should not be able to do that. Anything in the ankles there, Katie?
Nope.
All right, perfect. So that's your kneeling butt to heel. Now we're looking for prone heel to butt. So we'll be in the same position, just lying on your belly, Katie. So prone heel to butt, if you've got a partner or a friend to help you out, okay, all we're gonna do is we're gonna grab her ankle and kind of pull it into her butt. And I'm looking for, can I get her butt all the way to her heel? Okay, what do you feel there, Katie?
Stretch.
Stretch on the quad, okay. And then same thing. Looking to see if I can't get her butt all the way to her heel. Okay, what do you feel there, Katie? Okay, if you do not have a friend to help you, you can kind of grab, are you able to reach back and grab that ankle on your own? And looking for the same thing, okay? And then Matt, if you help out, can you bring that camera, just give us a top view? If you have friends to help you out, we're also looking for, as I bring her ankle up, I don't want to see her pelvis shifting, okay? So if I can see her pelvis shift like that, then we know we're running out of room, and that's something we want to understand. So let the camera know, and that is our prone heel to butt test, okay? Let's have you flip over on your back there, Katie. So next one is our shoulder flexion test, just looking for overhead range of motion. So for this one, we'll have you lying completely flat. We want to test with your right arm by itself, your left arm by itself, and then both arms together, okay? So for this, I want elbow straight. And we're looking for just your right arm, Katie. See if you can't get the knife's edge of your hand all the way to the ground. And as we do this, we're just looking for any pain, any pinching in the shoulder. What do you feel there, Katie?
Nothing.
Okay, left arm, same thing. Knife's edge of the hand straight to the ground. Any pain there? And then both arms together. Okay. Any problem there, Katie? All right. So we look at one arm at a time and then both arms, because that can help us figure out if it's just a shoulder mobility issue or if it's a thoracic mobility issue. The other thing we're looking for with this is as she goes overhead, I don't want to see any rib flare, so show them what that would look like. So you see her ribs popping up. I don't want to be able to get my hand underneath her back through this test, okay? So tell the camera what you felt there.
Nothing.
All right. So that is our shoulder flexion test. Next one is going to be our shoulder abduction test. So for this one, we'll be standing up, Katie. So if you go ahead and adjust yourself into the frame. And then we'll just have you standing directly in front of the camera, facing away from the camera for the first one. So turn, yep. And then all you're gonna do is just kind of like a jumping jack or a snow angel, bringing your hands all the way up. And for this, we're looking for a couple things. So if you keep those arms up there, Katie, we're looking for straight elbows. I want to see a little bit of space between her shoulder and her ear, and I want to see if she can't get bicep to her ears. So if she can't quite get there on her own, I would come in as a friend and just push her there, see if she's got full range. Any pain there, Katie?
Nope.
Okay. And we want to see, again, that space between the shoulders. So if you shrug your shoulders up there, Katie, that space goes away. We want to make sure we're not cheating to get that. So come on back down. And then if you just turn to your right, Katie, the other piece of this, go up there again. We want to make sure from the side view that the bicep covers the ear, okay? So if she fell forward, that's not really showing me full shoulder range of motion. That's a completely different shoulder slot. We want to make sure that bicep is coming straight up and covering the ear from the side. Okay, what'd you feel there, Katie? Let the camera know.
Nothing.
Nothing at all? Good. All right, last test here, we're just looking at wrist extension. So we're gonna use the phone again, very similar to the ankle test. Same rules here. For ladies, we're looking for about 4.5 inches. For men, we're looking for about 5.5 inches. So Katie, you're just gonna pop into all fours. I want your longest finger on the edge of the phone or the ruler. Lock that elbow straight and think about packing your shoulder down away from your ears. And then all you're doing is you're gonna lunge yourself forward and see if you can't get your shoulder to the rig. If you need to bring your knees forward, feel free. Okay, and again, we're looking for, do we feel pain or pinching up on the front of her wrist, or do we feel a stretch on the back of her wrist? What do you feel there, Katie?
Yeah, I've got a little bit of a tight pain on the front.
Okay, let the camera know.
A little bit of a pain on the front there.
Okay, switch and let's check the left side. No, you're good there, you're good. So the same thing, we want your longest finger touching the phone, shoulder packed away from your ears. What do you feel there?
Just a tightness, but no pain.
Tightness where?
No, the front.
All right, let the camera know.
Tightness, but no pain with that one.
All right, perfect. Pop up. All right, so that is our one-on-one remote movement screen. You can see those are very simple movements to go through. As you go through this, just watch the full video, then we'll have individual videos for you. You can watch each individual test on its own, record yourself doing it, upload, move on to the next test. If you have any questions, reach out, let us know. Thanks.